There are many stories, but I'll tell you one. It's about walks all over the sky. You'll see it. And of course, as always, we begin in darkness.
You want me to wait a minute for you?
In the beginning, there was only the chief in the sky, his 2 sons, his daughter, and his numerous people. There was no light, only emptiness and darkness. His eldest son, walking about early, was named Walking About Early. His youngest son was named Lux All Over the Sky, and his daughter, Support of the Sun. Now the youngest son, Lux All Over the Sky, was saddened to see that the sky was always so dark, and so he made a mask out of wood and lit it on fire and went to the east. From the east came a great light. As Walks All Over the Sky ran from east to west, the people were happy to see this light, but saddened that it went by so quickly. The people came to a council to talk to the chief. They said that they wanted his son to walk slower across the sky. But his son said that if he slowed down, the mask would burn him. The daughter offered that she would make her brother stop, to see if he would stand still in the middle of the sky. The next day, as Walks All Over the Sky came from the east, his sister met up with him from the south. "Wait for me," she said, and he stopped in the middle of the sky. That is why the sun stops midday. Now the chief was very happy for his son, for having created the sun, but he was very disappointed in his eldest son, Walks About Early, and shamed him for not being as able as his brother. The oldest son threw himself to the floor, crying. That night, he told his slave to yell, "He has risen," when he saw him rising in the east. As soon as his brother came from his run across the sky, he rose. The luster from his brother reflected upon the charcoal and the fat. His slave yelled, "He has arisen! He has arisen!" The people heard and were angry at the slave for being so loud and told him to be quiet, that he was a bad slave. But then they too saw the light and cried, "He has arisen! He has arisen! Hurrah! He has arisen!" Now, some time passed, and the animals of this world were created, and they held a council to talk about how long the months should be. The wolf, the wisest of the animals, came and said that the month should be 40 days. But the porcupine replied, "No, that is too long." So she poked him and said, "The month should be 30 days, for then the year is not too long." This is why the wolf does not like the porcupine. It was decided in the council that the month should be 30 days, and that there should be 12 months in a year. In the sky, many things were happening. The chief walks all over the sky, had created the stars from his sparks from his mouth. But the chief was very disappointed in his daughter, who had only done very little in the creation. He was very disappointed. Saddened by this, the daughter left towards the west and into the water. Then she came back, and she rinsed, and she sat by the big fire of the chief. From the steam from her clothes came a steam that rose and went westward onto the earth, and there it cooled the hot earth. The chief saw that the people enjoyed this, and they were happy. In the end, the chief was very happy, was very proud of his daughter and of his wise sons. His oldest son was the moon, and his duty was to rise for 30 days for 12 months out of the year. His other son walks all over the sky, created everything that was good, such as fruit, and made everything plentiful. And the chief's daughter, support of the sun, served by refreshing the people with her cool thought. So that's how that was created. Many things happened after that, and many things happened before. But for now, you must wait, and I shall go.